Put two guys in a room, and who comes out?
To the body, and it is all over!
Jon Jones walks out of that room every time.
Jon Jones is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Now it's undeniable.
Jones has regained the throne!
The greatest fighter to ever live,
Jon Jones is the GOAT. Jon Jones in wrestling should be 12 years old.
Jones is the nastiest dude ever in the history. And I always say this about Jon's got a dark side to him, man.
World-renowned mixed martial arts fighter faced an Albuquerque judge today.
Jon Bones Jones.
Jon Bones Jones.
Jon Bones Jones. Suspected of running from a crash where a pregnant woman suffered a broken arm.
We're hearing from the woman accusing Jon Bones Jones of battery.
He's the dirtiest fighter ever.
I hate you.
Jon Jones fighting out of the bombs. Okay, let's see what happens here. And Johnny Jones, a kickboxer and a wrestler, big fan of Anderson Silva, and you can see he uses a leg kick. Jones with a suplex! Big! And if he didn't have the intention of Bernard before, he has it now. Bernard is out.
I believe that you can speak things into existence, and I believe that when you know where you're going and you know what you want, the universe has a way of stepping aside for you.
I got to this place where I felt like I wasn't losing to any of these guys. I felt like the fans were lacking interest. I was starting to fight guys who were relatively unknown to the general public.
He's beat the who's who. He's cleaned out the division. He's breaking records. And if this continues, yeah, probably the greatest ever.
Jones likes nice trip. There's some Greco. Hamill's a double leg takedown.
He was putting a ferocious beat down on that guy. He was destroying Hamill, and he was disqualified. It wasn't a real loss like somebody beat him.
There is Matt Hamill.
So, I know I had a good performance. I did something that may have been illegal, and I had to pay the price for it. I don't have an O on my record anymore, so...
After this, Jon Jones will go on to win fleets of matches,
Doing a good job defensively, though.
including the lightweight championship. It was 2014, and Jon Jones was about to do a face-off with Daniel Cormier.
So the fucker attacks me.
It was crazy. I thought I got the best of him. He ended up taking off his dress shoe and winging it across the room, trying to hit me in the face to get the last lick, and ended up hitting a female reporter in the head instead. Moments later, we go backstage and we get in this heated argument.
You suck, bro.
You're such a little... felt so weak. I'm glad to know that.
I wish they would let me next door so I could spit in your face.
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never kill me.
Oh, I bet you I could.
Then you should try, John. You really should try, John.
I would literally kill you if you stood up there.
Yeah, let's try that, John.
Literally kill you.
Let's try that, John.
You cannot deny is that I outgrinded him. I outworked him. As simple as that. I out-wrestled him. I outworked him. I beat him at what he was good at, and it feels good.
And then, the unexpected happened.
But of course, the UFC shaken up a bit by the big news yesterday. Light heavyweight champ Jon Jones, just days after beating Daniel Cormier, checking into a drug treatment facility. This after testing positive for cocaine.
Jon Bones Jones is suspected of running from a crash where a pregnant woman suffered a broken arm.
I believe he's the person who caused a 3-car accident Sunday morning, then ran from the scene. Jon Bones Jones will not be fighting in Las Vegas. That's because the UFC suspended him and took away his title.
Probably getting a little more unwanted attention. It's kind of a shame because that's probably going to end his career professionally.
In 2017, Daniel Cormier was competing for the same lightweight championship that Jon Jones lost.
Will be called champion at 205. Will it be Cormier or will it be Johnson? Here we go! He's gonna tap. And it's all over! Daniel Cormier! It's the new UFC light heavyweight champion.
But I have a message for one man. Jon Jones, get your together. I'm waiting for you.
Whatever excuse you want to come up with for why you lost the first time, the truth of the matter is I am the alpha. He really wants to be the alpha, and that's why there's a hatred here.
I will learn from my mistakes. That's the thing that I've shown over the course of my life. In mistakes, I learn from them. I will die to beat you. Know that.
Be prepared to do that.
I got Daniel to start focusing on boxing aspect of it and low kicks. He was open.
But Jon Jones tested positive again.
This would be the second time that he would test positive for something on the banned list. Let me amend that. Also, he has the cocaine situation from before. Should he be banned from the sport permanently?
If this ends up, getting 2 or 3, it might be the end of his career.
Johnny Bones Jones is back. He'll look to pick up where he left off.
Man, I tell you what, I've come an awfully long way to be back here on this stage with all you guys. I feel so blessed, so honored to be here.
It has really been the leg kicks. Pressure there by Jones.
He's the best guy pound for pound out there. Winning over Jon Jones is bigger than taking the belt.
When you're backed by the Father, and if he tells you something's for you, then I believe it's for you.
You have a dark side, and that carries something from your childhood, in fact. You have this idea that you're basically a very decent, wonderful, loving, warm person, that you're very smart and bright, that you control everything that you do.
You gotta have the monster.
Have to.
In order to be a world champion in any type of combat sport, you have to have that monster.
I would party 1 week before every fight, and I did it throughout my whole career.
He's beat the who's who. He's cleaned out the division. He's breaking records.
I had this thing where I just felt invincible.
Jon Jones is the best ever. Ever. And when I say ever, I mean in any combat sport. He's the best ever. You throw Jon Jones in a room with anybody, Jon Jones walks out of the room.
I felt like I wasn't losing to any of these guys. I felt like the fans were lacking interest. And I just wanted to do something that intimidated me, something that got me up in the morning.
But what if you can't control it?
And here we are again. It's hard to bring this guy to Las Vegas for any reason. This guy's got a lot of demons, man. A lot of demons.
Officer Nerd, down, bro. Heard me in my Hall of Fame night just because I'm big and black. And what did I do? All these officers.
This is what happens when you let your dark side control you. It uses you, and if you are not careful, it might kill you.
Because sometimes people, they don't survive situations like that.
Because they're so wild and they're having a good time too much and they're partying, and they're the champ.
It has to come to an end. That stuff. If you don't bring it to an end, it's gonna come to its own end. It might not like that way it ends.
Hang me, hurt me, and kill me. What did I do? Thank you, my fault. I practiced and drink. And elected to the Hall of Fame, and now this is what I got. You fucking cracker! You fucking cracker! You're right.
Deep inside yourself, are you a good guy trying to be bad, or are you a bad guy trying to be good?
That's a good question. I think I am a bad guy that's trying to be good. Just because religiously we're all sinners. We're all sinners. We're born into sin. It's our nature to sin. And it's a decision to try to do the right thing.
What do you have to show? 70 years old, 60 years old, 50 years old, 40 years old, that's too long to be on the street. Trying to think how these young kids, it's time to come on in. Yeah, and Millie, Paul, you're there. I hate you. I hate you.
You know, me being an older brother, you know, I never was one to point the finger because I'm not perfect myself.
What did I do? I said, what did I do? I hate you. I hate you. What did you have to show for? That's how long you got. That's how long you gonna train. Hey, no, please don't. You ain't got nothing to show for it? You in jail, you can't vote, you spend all your time in jail, you ain't got nothing to show for it. You been a drunk addict that long, you ain't got nothing to show for it. You been a drunk that long, you ain't got nothing to show for it.